The UK actually came through for Donald's birthday. Friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week and have a fun or relaxing weekend ahead of you, whichever you prefer. I'm here with my Donald Duck 90th birthday plush collection because despite the fact that I really didn't see any indication that Disney were going to do anything, they did come through and release 4 plushes for Donald's birthday. Now don't get me wrong, I actually showed restraint this time. There were 3 I could afford because one was an expensive stife, and if you've watched my stife collection, if you haven't, I will leave a card up above. I did say that I would really like to own an expensive stife, but I'm not just going to buy the first one I see. I have some in mind, I just can't afford them, so I'm not going to get that yet. But there were 3 I could afford, and the more I started to think about it, I didn't want one of them, and that shows personal growth on my part because in the past I've bought things because I don't want to regret not having it. But this particular one, I had been quite vocal about the fact that I would be disappointed if this was his only plush. So when they brought out better plushes, why did I need to buy that one? And the one I am referring to is the Munchling. So I posted on my story that the Munchling had been spotted in America. I wasn't even sure we'd get it because it was a special Munchling and like we don't get the boxed ones. We haven't had some of the larger ones, so I wasn't sure. But I did say I'd be really disappointed if this is all they did for Donald's 90th. Now if you do want to buy it, it's up to you. All of the affiliate links for all 4 plushes will be in my description, and I'm obviously going to do a plush review of the 2 I did buy, but I didn't buy this Munchling because my order was going to be over £90. I didn't really have that kind of money because it was 3 days before Taylor Swift that this was coming out, and obviously that would take my priority, and I was just happy with the 2 I've got. I didn't need this one, and like I said, I had posted quite a bit on my Instagram that I would be disappointed if this was the only plush we got. So once I saw we had other plushes, I saw no need to get the Munchling. It was £30.95, which is the standard large Munchling size. It was in my basket, but I did show restraint, so you should all be proud of me for that. I feel like the one video I can't make in my tips from a Disney Plush collector series is like tips to show self-restraint, because most of the time I've got none. One thing I do want to point out is that I think it's ridiculous that the drop on Disney Store UK was on Monday the 10th of June when his birthday was on the 9th. I wouldn't have minded a Sunday drop. They used to do it. His 85th drop was on a Sunday because my mum went to the store for me. And if you didn't see my Donald Duck collection, which is now going up by 2, I will just leave it in the description down below so you can watch it, because I did talk about the 85th and I showed you what they released for his 85th. I still think they did more for his 85th, but I am really happy with what they've done for his 90th in retrospect. But I just wish it would have been on his actual birthday. I always think on or before is better than after, so maybe they could have done this on Friday the 7th instead. But I am here to show you my 2 Donald plushes that I got. I'm really excited to show you. They came in 2 separate deliveries, which I was really surprised by, and I felt really bad for my every delivery man because they got delivered when I was out and they got delivered on the same day. So I bet he thought I put 2 different orders in, but it's just that they split the delivery. And when you see them, you'll see why, because I think it was due to the size of one of them. So I'm actually going to start with the cheapest one, as obviously the cheapest one might be the one that most people will want to get. And if you didn't see me unbox him, I will leave a card up above. I'm very grateful that he still came in a box, because when I saw that they were being split, I was like, oh no, they're going to be in a bag, their tag's going to be bent. His tag still is bent, but don't get me wrong, it could have been far worse if he was in a bag. But you'll see in a moment that he wasn't in a bag because they probably don't have a bag big enough. So this is one of the Donalds I got. I am really taken aback by his size. I'm so impressed. So let's do the Disney Plush review. So what is it? This is the Donald Duck 90th Anniversary Medium Soft Toy. It is from Disney Store UK and it was released on Monday the 10th of June. This rather large plush cost just £30, which I think is amazing. And apart from the fact that he's good value for money, what's so special about him? Donald Duck's famously foul temper is not in evidence with this charming soft toy. Celebrating the 90th anniversary cosplay of the classic character, Donald comes complete with iconic sailor's outfit with hat and bow tie. So yes, he is in his iconic outfit. The only thing is it is navy, whereas we are quite used to seeing Donald Duck in a really light blue now. So I like this contrast. So he's got a navy blue hat, and then he's got the sailor's suit that's navy with yellow trim and a big red bow, and then he's got this tag just below his bow that says Disney Donald Duck 90, which I love. His feathers are white, obviously, then they've got little bits of glitter to make him sparkle. I don't know whether you can see that on the camera, but I think it's a really nice effect to just give him a more premium finish. He's got no stamp on his foot, which I would have liked to see, but he has got a tag that says Donald Duck 90. It's just that mine is really bent, so I will be putting it in a tag protector just to stop it from getting further damaged, but I'm surprised that this happened given that it arrived in a box, not a bag. He did have a bag over him, as you can see from the unboxing, but I just took that off because I wanted to take photos of him. He's made from 100% polyester, excluding trims, whatever that means. Do you mean like that bit? There's quite a bit of embroidery as well, like the yellow on his sailor jacket is embroidered, his eyes are embroidered as they usually are, and this tag is actually embroidered, so it is very tactile. You can feel the writing, which is nice. But I think he's a really premium plush. I actually thought when I got him out of the bag that maybe he was a Japan one, because the Japanese plushes we've got are such high quality, and this feels like that. I thought it was from Japan, but apparently it's not. The only annoying thing is the Disney store haven't given dimensions for this plush, because I would have liked to have added that into my review, but I haven't got a big enough ruler for him, would you believe? And what's even more shocking is he's not on the US Disney store website, so I was hoping I could get the dimensions from there. So what I'm going to do is, after I film this video, I will get my measuring tape out and I will put his dimensions along the screen, because I wanted it to prove that he is bigger, much bigger than the medium soft toy that we usually get for £21, because I'm expecting someone to say that £30 is a lot of money for this plush. So let's go on to the subject of, is he worth the money? I think he is worth £30 because he is so much bigger than the plushes that I've been spending £21, £22, £23 on. He's certainly bigger than Stitch Attack Snacks, which is £28, and there's just been a lot more thought put into him, and he really is a collector's piece. I actually think he's too big for my box, so I'm not sure where he's going to live, but trust me, I will find a place, because I think he's brilliant value for money and a beautiful plush. And then the other one I got, which is actually the short that came first, so if you didn't see that, I will leave a card up above. It also came with a Donald Duck 90th anniversary key, which you had to spend £30 for, which was fine because all of the plushes were over £30, so I wouldn't have struggled. There were other things that I wanted, so I could have spent much more money, but like I said, I had Taylor Swift the same week, and we're still anticipating the 626 Stitch, so I just can't buy everything I wanted. But I really wanted the ornament, and I really wanted the jumper as well. But I got this really cute key. It's in a box, which I don't like because I do want to go back to displaying my keys, so I might have to unbox all of the ones I have in boxes. But it's a really lovely key, and it's good that I didn't have to overspend to get it. But something I didn't know until it arrived was that the other plush, which was more expensive, is actually boxed. Now that's probably my fault for not reading the description, but it explains why the deliveries were split, because I don't think everything would have fit in their large box, so it came in 2 mediums. This is the more premium, I would say, Donald Duck 90th plush that they've released. So what is it? This is the Donald Duck 90th Anniversary Collector Soft Toy. It was from Disney Store UK, and it released on Monday the 10th of June, and he cost £35. I didn't question the extra £5 at the time. I didn't even notice it said collector in the title, so it was a nice surprise for me when it came boxed and looking so nice. So this one's got quite a large description on the website. Disney's Donald Duck has reached another milestone, 90 years of wisecracking. Crowds have been flocking to see Donald Duck since his first film appearance in the 1934 Silly Symphony cartoon The Wise Little Hen. Celebrate 9 decades of the beloved hot-headed quackster with the Disney Donald Duck 90th Anniversary Collector Soft Toy. Standing 14 inches tall and meticulously crafted from ultra-soft premium and mixed fabrics, this vintage-inspired Donald Duck soft toy wears a black sailor jacket with gold trim and a light blue velour cap. From the hilariously grumpy expression on his face to the commemorative founding feather patch on his foot, this limited edition keepsake will be a cherished addition to any Disney fan's collection. And in the magic in the details, it says it's perfect for play or display. And I've thought long and hard about this. If the box had been damaged, which luckily it isn't, I probably would have taken it out. I'm actually going to leave it in. So the plush review is going to be a little bit harder because I can't feel him. It's just going to go by sight and the pictures that we've got on the website, because when they announced this plush, they did not say it was boxed, and all of the pictures are him out of the box, so at least I can see what I won't get to see by keeping him in the box, if that makes sense. So 14 inches is 35.5 centimeters approximately, according to their website, and it's made from polyester fibers. So he's in this beautiful box, which on the back has writing in English, French and Spanish, and the English says, Donald Duck is headed for his next milestone, 90 years of wisecracking. Crowds have been flocking to see Donald since his first film appearance in the 1934 Silly Symphony cartoon, The Wise Little Hen. Donald's iconic temper and heart of gold have made him not just a timeless character, but a cherished friend who's taught us the importance of resilience, friendship and finding the humour in any situation, even when you're all pluck and no luck. Here's to 90 years of Donald Duck's hot head and his kind heart. May his charm always remind us that with a little laughter will always fit the bill. Happy 90th, Donald Duck. And I think that's really, really lovely. That's such a nice thing to say about him. So like I said, I'm just going to show it to you in the box. So he's wearing a black sailor shirt with a red bow and gold trim, but his blue hat is the lighter blue that we are used to seeing on Donald now. He's got a very angry expression that appears to be embroidered, and the entire thing is made from polyester fibres, but the material apparently feels like velour. He does have a stamp on his foot, which is something I would have wanted, but unfortunately you cannot see it in the box. So here is the picture from the Disney Store website to show you where it was placed and what it looked like. It is a shame that I can't get him out of the box to show you, but I don't want to. I bought it so I can do with it what I wish. If it was cheaper, I probably would have bought two and took one out of the box, but I'm not spending £70 just for the purpose of having one that's out of the box. It's not often we get a boxed plush, so I want it to remain in the condition it was intended because I was lucky enough that the box wasn't damaged. I think it's a really, really beautiful collector's piece. I think they've really done him justice for his 90th birthday, and is it worth the money? So obviously I'm doing the dimensions of the other Donald after this video, but it is clear to see that he is a lot bigger than this one, and this one's £5 more expensive. But it is claiming to be made of quality material. I can't vouch for that because I can't touch it, but it does look high quality, and obviously the box makes it more premium, and I would say I would have preferred to pay £30 still. I don't think a £5 uplift for a collector's item is too bad. They could have gone way worse. So whilst I would have preferred to pay less, I am happy with this price. And those are my two Disney plush reviews of the Donald Duck 90th anniversary plushes that I got. Like I said, I didn't want the Munchling and I could not afford the Stife, but if you would like any of these plushes, all four of their links will be down in the description. They are affiliate links, so at no extra cost to you, I will gain a small commission if you buy through that link, so thank you so much in advance. I'm really, really glad that Disney Store UK did this for Donald's birthday. I can't see that they did it in America, so all of the comments are probably going to be complaining about that, but I do not control which plushes go to which countries. I really can't do anything about that. All I can say is I will put in the description a pickup account from the UK that I use that can ship to the US if you would like to get these plushes for yourself. So that is it from me. I would love to know which of the Donald plushes you got, or if you didn't get any, which is your favourite based on this video. And please remember to like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday for my Eras tour vlog. Bye friends!